Happy Monday morning, everybody. I finally got that face of mine all shaved up. It was a wild week and weekend. Okay, man, we got breaking news in the garage area. And as the mayor of the NASCAR Xfinity Series, I'm happy to announce this. As you all know, I have the most starts in the NASCAR Xfinity Series at 547 starts. Now, let me get my butt off of the couch here and show you what NASCAR gave me to document that. Now, we're getting ready to do Herman Schrader. Let's go into the office. Yes, sir. So this is what NASCAR gave me. There it is, 547 NASCAR Xfinity Series. Now, as you all know, it was the NASCAR Busch Series, right? You all argue with me. Herman, it was the Busch Series. I said, hold on. You forgot about the NASCAR Nationwide Series. And right now, it's the NASCAR Xfinity Series. But we're getting ready to go to a fourth sponsor. It will no longer, next year, 2026, it will no longer be called the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Drum roll, please. From the mayor, I am the mayor of the NASCAR Xfinity Series because as I just showed you, I have the most starts at 547. Ladies and gentlemen, starting next year, the new name will be called NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. You know what I hear, don't you? O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ow! Oh, God. They got the best jingle. They got the best jingle. I think people are going to go around NASCAR happier because you're going to hear everybody going, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ow! Well, it's good to see. It's good to see the sponsor continue to get, people that want them. That's the way I look at it. I look at it as, hey, the Busch Series was great. Busch beer, Busch. Head for the mountains of Busch. And then, of course, we had Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. And then, of course, the third one made sense, Xfinity. You know, the wires, the cell phones, and now the auto parts. I must say that the NASCAR Xfinity Series, as we know it right now, has had a pretty good run with well-known sponsors. So, I'm a Missouri boy. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I was raised in Rolla, Missouri, which is close to Springfield. And I don't know why, but I always think O'Reilly Auto Parts is like a Springfield, Missouri thing. I don't know where they're from. Respond right here. Where is O'Reilly Auto Parts from? So congratulations from the mayor to all the executives down there in Daytona. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ow! I can see my timeline right now. Damn it, Wallace. You got that in my head. That's what it's going to be like. But there'll be people walking around the pits next year. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ow! All right. Well, congratulations to NASCAR. Okay, one more drink. This one's going to be about Dale Earnhardt Jr., and it's a good one. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. ran Anderson, South Carolina in the Cars Tour Series. And I'm going to tell you everything he said on his interview. And I really liked it. It's a good interview. Schrader and I will talk about it today on Herman Schrader. But basically, Dale Jr. said, look, I really love this series. It means everything to me. And I only want to run about 4 races a year. It's a big deal. He says, this series means so much to me. He said it's very emotional for him. I know what he's talking about. You know, a couple of years ago, Brother Rusty went with me to Volusia, and I started getting all choked up because the year before I didn't go to Volusia. But I know there's a time where it's all got to stop, right? I know that there'll be a day where there's an end. So I could really relate with a very emotional Dale Jr. after the Anderson Cars Tour race. He says, you know, for example, he says, Amy Earnhardt, his wife and children, they're down in Texas with their grandpa. Big birthday party. He just turned 90 years old. You know, Dale Jr. spent his whole life racing. Dale Jr.'s a family man. He loves his children. Now, there are some race car drivers that think it's all about them, and they don't drop everything they're doing for their children. One thing I admire about Dale Earnhardt Jr. is he's a lot like me. We drop everything we're doing for our kids. I promised my family that I would never leave or I would never miss a grandbaby's birthday party again. I got those birthday parties for them grandbabies marked all over every calendar I got. So Dale Jr., I tell you what, he almost choked up. He says, you know, I do want to run 4 of these Cars Tour races a year, but I really do feel bad missing Amy's grandpa's 90th birthday party. And with that, he said, and this is the key right here. He says, when I do choose my Cars Tour races next time, he says 4 would be it, 4 a year. He said it's going to have to be during the cool time of the season. He said that he can't handle this heat no more. You know, Junior's 50 years old. And, you know, me, I'm running that old dirt car, and I don't got no windshields. The wind's coming in. And I never really looked at it that way. But how lucky I am as an old man to be running that dirt car and have all that wind coming in. 2 years ago, Dale Jr. asked me to run a Cars Tour race at South Boston. And I did. And listen, I ran as good as I could, and I looked good, and I ran good. But I was so hot. I was like a drained wet noodle. So I'm here to confirm what Dale Jr. is telling you all. When you get older, I don't care what type of shape you're in, God made you this way. It gets hot in those late model stock cars. The headers run under the cars, out the door, or wherever they're going to run. Dale Jr. said there was a caution with 25 laps to go. He said, I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I'm going to have to pull in. Because when you sit there or you go slow, there's less wind coming in the car. So Dale Jr., I'm with you, buddy. If you're gonna go Cars Tour racing, I agree with you. Great decision. Pick some races early in the year. You know, March, April, May, and then for sure towards the end of the year. I know when you asked me to run those races, I think I ran at the end of the year, Coke 600. But, buddy, I was still hotter than some bitch. I think I did okay, though. I think I ran a race up there at New River Valley. Forgot, but, man, I was hot. So I get it. Keep it up, Dale Jr. No matter how you run, buddy, I know what I'm going to say ain't going to make you feel any better, but those fans just love you. You've already done everything it takes. Listen, we're not going to get better the older we get, except for me. I'm the greatest of all time. I had to do that. I had to do that. Dale Jr., we love you. And if you want to show up 4 times a year at any Cars Tour race, them fans don't care how you run. They love you. And you're an ambassador to that series. You're keeping it going. That series would be dead without you, no doubt in my mind. And I know Jeff Burton, and I know Kevin Harvick and Justin Marks. I know they're all involved, but buddy, you've kept it alive down there. And you deserve to stay cool and cold because we're getting older. We need a little air blowing on us. All right, everybody. Well, congratulations to O'Reilly Auto Parts. Oh! And Dale Jr., you stay cool, buddy. Have a great Monday, everyone.